Welcome to the Pulse of Spokane. Join us for the latest in news, views, and conversation with community leaders. The Pulse of Spokane is brought to you in part by Breakthrough Incorporated and Homes for You. Now, put your finger on the Pulse of Spokane.
Well, welcome to the Pulse of Spokane. Kent Adams here. Hope you're having a great day. It's our last Wednesday in the month of November, the 28th. Can you believe it? And we were just talking before we started that it's kind of like normally around Thanksgiving time. But in case you missed it, it was last Thursday, not tomorrow. Anyway, hey, we've got a full-packed program today with some great people coming in, great topics to talk about. First is Cindy Carrigan and Doc Nicholson. Did I get that right? Pretty darn close. Okay, from Five Star Realty. I'm going to guess 5 stars, 5 out of 5. They must be good. Then we got Larry Myers, who is with River Ridge Hardware. We're going to talk about, it's the holiday season. It's time to get your lights, your trees, and other things, and we'll talk about that. And then Arthur Whitten from the Spokane Home Builders Association is here. And then Carla Barajas, I'm probably saying that right, and was I close? Oh, okay. From Azteca, a great restaurant, good food. We're going to talk. I wonder if she brought samples today. Probably not. Next on the Pulse of Spokane.
Hi, this is Larry at River Ridge Hardware. Just wanted the opportunity to show you a little bit about our Christmas. We have Christmas tree stands. We have ornaments that you won't find anywhere else. We have the small Christmas lights. We have the tube lights that you can run up and down. We also have a massive amount of snow shovels. Come on out and visit River Ridge Hardware.
Well, welcome back. Hey, 2 great guests this morning. They're 5-star people, too, aren't you?
We are,
okay, yes. Cindy and Doc, welcome to the Pulse of Spokane. You've got some exciting news going on because you have a new place and a grand opening. Talk about that.
Yeah. So we just opened up a Keller Williams branch office for Five Star Real Estate Group, which is our team.
Right.
And it is out on 12121 East Broadway, building number 2. So we're just right west of Pines on Broadway.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And so we had a big remodel done, and we just got moved in, settled in. And we're super
excited.
Have
you found everything?
No.
Okay.
We're still unpacking.
Had you said yes, I would not have believed you because we moved from downstairs upstairs and we're still looking for stuff. That was 30 days ago. Okay? Actually, about 40 days ago. And we're still looking for stuff, okay?
Yes, that's how it is there too.
Isn't it? Yeah. But you have a grand opening coming up on Saturday the 8th.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Tell me about that because you've got something special going on.
We do. So on Saturday, December 8th, at our office, Santa is coming.
Okay.
And we are doing free Santa photos.
Wait. Free Santa photos? Okay.
For the community.
For those of us who have grandkids and have had kids and so forth and have not really enjoyed standing in line for 45 minutes or longer with anxious kids.
Yes.
This is a great treat for the community.
Yes, we're really excited about it. We hope to meet a lot of our new neighbors and anybody from the Spokane area that wants to have free
open invitation
Santa photos. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have to bring kids?
No, you do not.
Okay.
You can just come in yourself if you want to see Santa. Tell him what you want for Christmas.
I'm afraid I'm on that naughty list probably, but anyway. Oh, that's going to be really fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, what's the time for that?
11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, December 8th at our office.
Wow.
We'll have all kinds of, treats and cookies and milk and have a really fun time. So
there won't be 2 lines, like one for the naughty list and one for the good list.
Well, we haven't decided yet. I guess it depends on if you're coming.
That's up to Santa.
Where does Doc go?
Wherever Santa tells me.
Whatever Santa says.
Doc, I want to ask you, because you're really on top of all this with being the numbers guy and so forth, to talk about what's going on in the market today. Because we hear prices are going up and sales are leveling off, the inventory, I don't know where things are, and I need an update.
Sure. Well, to sum it up, inventory is low, very low.
And it has been for a while, hasn't it?
For a long time.
Yeah.
And we are seeing right now about 2 months worth of inventory.
Okay.
In a balanced market, you see about 5 to 6 months.
I was going to say, yeah.
So if we had no more houses hit the market today, in 2 months from now, there'd be no more houses for sale.
Wow.
So it is really tight, and we're seeing that come across in an increased average sales price as well.
Well, yes, I would guess. Now we're moving into, in case people haven't figured this out, with Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Thanksgiving last week, we're into the holiday season, any way you look at it. And it's been talked about in the past of being, well, that's not a time to sell your house, it's not a time to buy a house, and so forth. But that's not the truth, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, with the low inventory, that is actually really a good time to sell.
Okay.
Because we have so many buyers who move to Spokane at the end of the year for new jobs, military, all of that.
And they're looking.
And so when a house is, on the market right now, they're at an advantage.
Yes.
Because there's less competition
Okay.
for buyers to choose from. So a lot of people think they need to wait until spring. It's absolutely not true.
And wouldn't you, as a seller, like to know on the 18th or 20th of December that no more people are coming through your home, you've made the sale?
Yes,
I
absolutely.
mean, wouldn't that be a nice Christmas present?
Absolutely.
I mean,
Right.
to not have that, because I think some might anticipate, well, I don't want to open up my house during the holidays and have people going through every single day, 2 or 3 or 4 couples every hour, that kind of thing. But with the less competition out there, now is the time, and make the deal.
Yeah, for
and then
sure.
it's done.
And we find at this time of year, any buyers who are going out to look at homes are very serious buyers.
Oh, okay,
So,
yes.
as opposed to people who are just like curious and, wanting to see what their neighbor's house looks like, right?
Right.
So
Now, why real estate? Why did you go into selling real estate?
Oh, well, that's a great question.
I thought it was, yeah. Sometimes I do that. You don't have to act quite so surprised. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Well, I know for me, I grew up in real estate.
Oh,
so
okay.
my dad owned a commercial brokerage here in Spokane,
Oh, okay.
Watson Company.
Oh, yes, okay.
And I was sure that I would never, ever go into real estate.
I was never going to go into sales.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then in 2001, I just decided to do a little dabbling here and there.
Okay.
And as my kids were little,
Yes.
and then because it's in our blood, right? So
Yes.
I was going to just be few deals a year,
Right, right,
And
right.
now we are, our team sold over 240 homes this year. So
Oh, wow. How many on your
yeah.
team?
Well, we've got 8 agents,
Okay.
and we have admin staff and
right.
some support staff. So
Right. That's got to keep you
yeah,
busy.
Yes, it
Yes.
does. It does keep us very busy.
Right,
Yes.
right. What's the first thing you tell a new agent that comes in, a new realtor?
Oh.
They want to do this. They see the opportunity, especially right now.
Yeah.
There's ups and downs. We did go through a recession. Remember that?
Yes.
you do.
I
We all
do.
do. Okay.
Right.
Whatever business you were in, we go through that every so often. But what's the first thing either one of you or both of you tell a new agent that you've hired on and a part of your team, and now they're ready to go? What advice do you have?
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, I'll let Doc take that because
That's too
he
great
is
a question.
Our trainer.
No,
for our new
well, that's
agents.
great.
Right. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're so used to seeing HGTV and
Yes.
watch these realtors take people around and
Yes,
talk about how
yes.
great this bathroom is or this kitchen and
Right.
can you picture your family here. But the reality is that the reason we do what we do and are valued is because there is a major life experience that happened that spawned this buy or sell.
Yes.
Right? People are
Yes.
getting married. People
Yes.
are getting divorced. People are having children.
Yes.
Children are leaving houses. So
You're
we're
absolutely
dealing
right.
with an emotional product. It's not so much a numbers decision as it is an emotional
Yes.
decision.
Yes.
And so we have to, our job is to serve our client through that process.
Okay.
And really take care of all the nuts and bolts so, the emotions don't get the best of them.
Yeah. And it really comes down to asking the professional, which is a realtor. I mean, it really does. I mean, and we know the numbers in terms of people who've tried to sell their homes and so forth,
Right.
and most of those end up going through a realtor anyway.
Yes.
And so why are you taking that chance? Because you don't know all of the regulations and everything
Right.
else. I mean, today the contract is how many how many reams full. I mean,
Yes,
welcome
exactly.
to the world today, and it really does take a professional to help stop some of the roadblocks or get you around the roadblocks and anticipate. I think
Right.
I'll bet you do a lot of anticipating to help a buyer or a seller of, okay, that's great, but have you thought of?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get that ahead of time done as you make an offer. Let's put
Yeah.
these things into it as you sell it. Let's have the warranty or whatever. Those,
Yes.
to starve off, if you will, the problems down the road.
Right, and that is our job, is to
Yeah.
to foresee that and be able to help advise
Right.
our client throughout that process. Most people sell maybe 2 to 3 homes a year in their lifetime,
yes,
right?
yes.
So they don't always know.
You do a little
what
more
could
than
be
that, don't you, in a lifetime?
we do,
Like in a
yeah.
week, maybe, or a month sometimes too. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. So we're able to, say, okay, here's something that might be an issue. Let's take care of it now, so then
Yes.
it doesn't hold up anything
Right,
at the end or
right.
cause stress. And we try to take the stress out of it as much as we can.
Exactly. And there's always going to be some stress. I mean,
Yeah.
there just is when
Yeah.
you talk about those
Absolutely.
kinds of dollars. I don't care if you're talking about $100,000 or $2 million. There's stress involved.
Yeah.
And that's why you ask a professional. One last time, how can people get in touch with either or both of you? You must have a website.
We do.
You must have a phone number.
Yes, we do. 5starspokane.com is our
Okay.
website.
Okay.
And our phone number is 509-323-5555.
And this
So
gets you to the new office and
That's
everything?
right.
All
Yeah,
right.
It sure does.
That's great.
Yeah.
So the 8th, Saturday the 8th from 11 until 2,
Yes.
and free Santa pictures.
Free Santa
Even
pictures.
for adults, right?
Even for
Absolutely.
adults.
Okay.
Yes,
well, I know a lot of
absolutely.
adults, but most of them act like children at times, but that's a whole nother.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, great. Thank you both,
Thank
Doc
you,
and
Ken.
Cindy,
Appreciate
to
it.
have you here, and Merry Christmas and Happy New
Christmas
Year
to
and
you.
all of
too.
that.
Thank you so
and
much.
we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to talk with Larry from River Ridge Hardware right after this.
The economy is getting stronger. Banks are lending again, and interest rates are at historic lows. Now is a great time to buy your dream home. The caring and knowledgeable professionals at Homes for You have been helping people just like you for over 20 years. They take the time to listen to what you want and will help you find just the right home in Washington or Idaho. Real estate is what we do at Homes for You, 928-5782, or visit online at homes4uspokane.com.
Is your child having trouble coping with a personal disability, but don't know where to go? Consider our friends at Breakthrough Incorporated. Breakthrough takes great pride in mentoring their DDA clients who have intellectual disabilities and their BRS clients who have challenging behaviors toward the creation of safe, appropriate, ethically sound life goals. They integrate programs at school and home to enrich their lives. They work hard to make a positive difference in you and your family's lives. Breakthrough provides a highly structured, fully staffed residential setting in local neighborhoods, 6 in Spokane and 2 in the Tri-Cities. Diagnoses affect people differently, so their service to each resident is unique, giving them the opportunity to grow and evolve. For more information on Breakthrough, visit their website at breakthroughincorporated.org.
I really like the shower.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Take your time.
Well, welcome back. One of my friends, Larry Myers. How are you?
I'm great.
River Ridge Hardware. Now, you didn't start this, but you bought it about a year and a half ago or so, right?
Yeah, we're just coming up on the end of my second year.
Wow, wow. Yeah, you had another life in terms of financial advisor and all that, and then you went crazy. I think you hit your head on a low-hanging branch or something.
Right? No, it's a blast.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, it was either that or buy a red Ferrari, you know?
And what would the wife say about the red? Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. I get it.
Yeah.
This is the holiday season, and I'm going to guess you're getting pretty busy up there. And let's hope you are, right? And you've got some good deals going on. And let's talk about it's time to buy Christmas lights. You've got Christmas trees at a really good price. You still have some left?
I do. They're going fast.
I'll bet. Yeah. That's why I ask you, because the price you're at, I'm going, ooh, do I bring it up? Because they may have already gone.
Right. No, they're a great price, $36.99.
Are you kidding me?
You pick the size. They're around 5.5 to 7 foot.
Pretty much standard what we all use in homes.
Yep. And they're fresh cut. They were just cut last week, and I picked them up on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh!
And so
It doesn't get much fresher than that.
No, they're up in northern Idaho, just past Sandpoint. So great little farm up there,
and you went up and got them?
Yeah.
Wow!
It was a lot of fun. I took some family, and it was just a big family get together.
Oh, fun.
So,
Way in my previous life, 40-some years ago when I was in Los Angeles, I was part of a YMCA, and we would sell Christmas trees as one of our fundraisers.
Okay.
And you know that they were cut 2 to 3 to 4 weeks before in Oregon and sent down to L.A., and then it's sitting on asphalt, a parking lot, so you know what's going on,
right,
versus the freshness that you're offering. That's great.
Yeah,
that is really great. Now, do you have any lights or any other things for the trees?
We have every light you could possibly want. We have tube lights that throw out all kinds of colors. The LEDs. We even have the old school. If you're trying to find light bulbs for your old lights from 1968, we have those.
Careful when you say old, because
we have those light bulbs too. And so
and those are probably pretty darn hard to find around, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
And then we also sell fuses when you blow those too. So.
Now, 3/4 of the audience is going to say, "What's a fuse?"
Right.
Because it's all circuit breakers.
Exactly.
But I remember the old fuses, and you'd look at it and it was dark because it had burned out.
Well, even the fuses and the lights. So if you hook too many of those old lights together, they would burn fuses out.
Yes.
And we sell those fuses also. The new LEDs, you can hook almost like 6 to 8 of them
because they don't draw the electricity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So those are really the way to go nowadays.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like the old school light bulbs, and we have those still.
Now, do you have any of the old things that bubbled up?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that goes back.
And then we have these. If you remember the where you could clip them on and have the birds. My grandma used to have those all the time.
Wow.
So we've brought in some old ornaments. I got a really cool different toilet ornament or tool ornaments. If you want to bring a funky ornament to a exchange.
Yes. And it's that time of year now in the next few weeks.
Yeah, so it's just real fun that way.
Or maybe give it to an uncle or something that you don't like.
Exactly, yeah, or just suggest
something or get off the pot, right?
Exactly, yeah. And I brought in some fun lights. These are lights that actually, we have lights that you can put in coolers. These ones you can spin.
This on a bike, on the wheels.
Yeah, so they're battery run LED. They can hook them to a bike.
Now, what will something like this cost? Roughly.
I think it's like in that $15 range.
That's good. Yes.
Yeah, no, and they're cool because they get the kids something that they can't get anywhere else.
Yeah. So. Wow.
And then for the crafty people.
Yes.
We've gotten. People are trying to figure out, well, how can I take this old paint that I got in my garage and do something with it?
Yes.
I like the color. This is actually chalk. You can take any household paint that you have, add this to it, and it'll make it chalk paint.
Oh, because I know you can buy chalk paint
itself,
but you can use whatever paint you already have.
Yeah, so if you got
I didn't even know that existed.
So if you got a half a gallon sitting around, or you want to go to Habitat for Humanity and buy one of their paints that are pretty cool, you can just add this to that, and it'll make chalk paint.
That's fantastic. My gosh.
Yeah.
What else do you have?
Well,
You just bring all kinds of fun stuff.
I brought something like, so let's say you got a guy at home that has everything you think.
Yeah.
And he has that great riding lawnmower, and you're afraid that he's going to go deaf.
Yes.
This is actually,
which is very likely
right,
with some of those.
This is actually ear plugs, ear muffs that will cover all those high sounds. But he can listen to his game, AM, FM. He can actually Bluetooth it to his phone. So then you can listen to your phone. You can hear your phone ring through it. You can answer your phone on it, but you're not hearing that high noises that are hitting you on now. So you could run a chainsaw with it and answer your phone at the same time.
Wow.
Hopefully you put the chainsaw down.
Yeah. Wow. That's
so
amazing.
Just some cool stuff that we have. I'm always trying to figure out.
No, you do. You always surprise me with what you bring in. Yeah. And I think, rather than some of the big box stores that, they order the same stuff every year and that's what you get. Right. Tell me, where are you? How can people find you and all of that? Because that's important.
Yeah, exactly. 2803 West Garland on the corner of Garland and Driscoll, right next to Finch Elementary.
Okay. I've told more people about you, and I get that live in the area, the Shadle Park area, and all that, and they all go, "Oh, we love that place." So you really are a neighborhood hardware store, but you're also more than that, because people will travel to get some of these things that other stores don't have as well.
We try to live off the basis that by the time you go to the big store, find a parking spot, get out of your car, get to inside. We could have gotten you your product and probably a little bit more, and you're back in your car and working on whatever project you're doing.
So once again, what's the name of the hardware store?
River Ridge Hardware.
Okay.
At 2803 West Garland on the corner of Driscoll and Garland, right next to Finch Elementary and Audubon Park.
Excellent. Absolutely. Merry Christmas to you and all that.
You too.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
They say it takes a community to raise a family. It also takes one to build a business. I came to Spokane 12 years ago as a Whitworth student, and I planned to leave after graduation. But the more I got to know this community, the more I wanted to become a part of it. My husband and I have built our business in Spokane, and now we're raising our family here too. We operate a consulting company that provides creative business development strategies. Our approach is holistic and dependent on intentional connections and relationships. And no one understands connections and relationships better than GSI. They direct momentum towards investments in our community, provide resources that help business leaders connect, and they're dedicated and passionate about making Spokane great. GSI gives me the confidence to build my business here because they believe every organization, even a small one like mine, adds big value to our community. With GSI's help, Spokane will be a place my son will want to build his career too. I'm Eva Marquette, owner of Freshview. We're creating something greater with Greater Spokane Incorporated.
Hi, this is Kurt Stockwell with Well Dressed Walrus. We are a local website design and development company here in Spokane. What we do is build beautiful, usable websites for local businesses. A website needs to be beautiful, it needs to be usable for your users, your customers, and yourself. Contact us anytime. We'd love to talk with you about your online marketing.
What? You haven't been to the library lately? Stop in today and see that the library is more than books. Spokane County Library District facilities feature on-site technology, including Wi-Fi, computers, and printers, as well as free use of meeting rooms. The Library District offers events and programs for all ages, from story times to career development and employer classes to Social Security workshops. Our staff is well trained and happy to help. Find out more about your library at scld.org.
Well, welcome back. Arthur Whitten, who is, what is your title?
Government Affairs Director.
Okay, all right, that's big title, big money, I'm sure, right? You're in the nonprofit world.
There's a lot, a lot of honor.
I've been there, okay. A lot of honor, but not honorarium, right? From the Spokane Home Builders Association, a great organization. Let's first talk about what is the Home Builders Organization in terms of what it does in the community.
Sure. So the Spokane Home Builders Association is a trade organization. We've been in association since 1947, and we represent over 750 member businesses across 7 eastern Washington counties. So our territory goes from Spokane out west.
I was going to say, not just Spokane.
North to Colville in the Tri-County area, and then down south to Whitman County and Pullman. So we cover a large area.
Yeah, you do.
And our members aren't just home builders. That actually surprised me when I joined as staff. But we also have subcontractors, industry suppliers, attorneys that work in land use. It's a pretty broad
bankers
spectrum.
who do home loans,
lending.
Yes,
exactly
yes,
right.
yes. And so okay, so it's a trade organization. My first thinking, and maybe that of our audience, would be, well, that's for the benefit of the members and the associate members and so forth. But you're more than that.
Yeah, that's right. So of course we have a lot of benefits for our members, and we're glad to talk about that, but also benefits for community members.
Right.
So people that are in the market to buy a new construction home, or maybe already have a home and are looking for home improvement projects. So the biggest opportunity we have for that is our Find a Pro system on our website. So you go to our website and we break out our member directory by actually category of business.
Okay.
So if you're on there and you're looking for a plumber or someone to do a drywall installation, you can type in those categories on our website.
Okay.
And
well, I want a sunroom getting ready for the summer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And I became a homeowner for the first time this year, and it's a help for me.
Yes.
Because people don't tell you when you move into a house all these little projects that are going to pop up.
Well, not only that, but you're married, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've got a wife that's telling you and giving you that honey-do list, right?
Exactly
and
right.
So you got to find somebody to do it, right?
Right.
Yeah. Because you don't want to do it and then have her look at you and go, okay, who do we bring in now to redo it? Yeah. Well, welcome to life, bud. Okay. So what are some of the benefits for contractors and lenders and so forth being a member or associate member? Because if you're not a home builder, it's kind of like an associate member or something like that.
Right. So of that 750 members, about 200 of those are home builders and other general contractors. But in addition to that, we have associate members that are those.
Those are in the industry.
In the industry that support the home building industry. And so benefits we have for our members are pretty broad. So we have education courses where you can come in, get your employees certified on CPR, lead paint, fall protection.
Okay.
We also do HR trainings for sick and safe leave, family leave, which is coming up in January. We also have apprenticeship programs, so that's a huge issue for our industry, is getting more people into the trades.
I was going to say, it's not easy right now, is
No.
it? It's tough. And that's the biggest complaint I hear from contractors and others and subs, is to get qualified people. What are we doing about that to improve that?
Sure. So as an association, we're working on our apprenticeship programs. We're getting people involved at an early age, coming right out of school and getting them hands-on experience.
Right.
So you're earning while you learn, which is huge.
Oh, gosh,
But we've found that we have to get out into the schools. So we have to be out there in the junior highs and the high schools at the career fairs and talking with the counselors. So the counselors are promoting the trades as a viable career option when the kids
Because
get
we've
out.
spent the last decade or so talking so much about the 4-year degree.
Right.
And not everybody is headed in that direction, or that's what they want.
Right.
In fact, I know somebody who was going to be a dentist and then decided maybe not that, but was going to go after their bachelor's. And now he's opened up his own business, a trade type business. And he's much happier.
Well, that's exactly right. What I hear from so many members that, it's a spirit of entrepreneurship in the trades. That so many of our members start off as laborers, and then as their career progresses, they become business owners.
Yes.
And that's so empowering. That's part of the American dream, which is part of we fight to protect. And it's just such a cool thing to see. And it's a lot of family, but we're working on breaking down that culture of you got to go to 4-year school. It's that education of you have options.
And there are those who are destined for that and so forth, but then there are those who like to bring their family by and say, I helped build that.
Right. Because, what other career fields at the end of the day can you look at what you did and say, I did that today?
Yes. Yeah. Isn't that the truth? I mean, it really is. I've got a marketing PR background and so forth, and what do I show my kids I did?
Right.
Versus I built that, I helped build that, or I designed that, or I dug the trench for that, I mean, whatever it is, there's just really that opportunity. What do you see going on with the home building right now? I'm hearing that we're there's a real need out there from our homes. Is that still the case?
Right. So you were talking a little bit earlier about the low inventory and what that does to the buying and selling market. So what we're seeing, going back to that workforce development issue, is that a lot of our builders are building to capacity. They could be building more, but they don't have the skilled trades to do it.
That's what I keep hearing from folks.
And the other piece of it also is lot availability, is that we're largely, through the restrictions of the Growth Management Act, running out of spaces to build new homes.
And that's more than just the city.
That's correct. So that's also the unincorporated areas, our urban growth area. And as that land inventory shrinks, the lot cost goes up and up, and it continues to price people out of the dream of home ownership.
Do you know what a lot in the city costs today? Any idea on
You know, not on average, but I know our builders try to keep it on average to about 20% of the cost of the home.
Yeah. Well, that's I remember when 20% though wasn't what it is today in terms of costs and so forth. And is the industry seeing a cost rising in terms of supplies and so forth too? Because I've heard that.
And a big piece of that, of course, is national tariffs. So our national association, the National Association of Home Builders, is intimately involved with the White House and Congress and working on the lumber tariff, because that has a real cost.
Yeah, when you bid out something, you go, I don't know what the costs are going to be in 6 months or 9 months when I'm actually going to have to deliver the product.
Right, that's exactly right. And like any tax or fee the government puts on to businesses or consumers, that ends up being passed on to the end consumer, which rises the cost of a new house. Like I said, pricing out more and more people from buying that same house. So that's absolutely something that we're working to protect.
So you must have a website or where people can get more information?
We do. So if you're interested in becoming a member, learning about what we do for our members, or if you're a homeowner or looking to become a homeowner and want to learn more about what we do, you go to SHBA.com. We've got a member page on there with all of our benefits, but also our Find a Pro sections right there on the front.
I think that's really important because, there's the Better Business Bureau would be one obvious place to go, but SHBA, the home builders, would be another to get those who go through your system, so you know who they are.
So you can trust our professionals to be high-integrity businesses that are licensed and bonded and have all the correct registrations with the state, and that's so huge in this industry.
Oh, it really makes a difference because we've all heard the horror stories
That's
of,
right.
Fast Eddie who's going to come in and do the project for really cheap.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's the cheapest part of then the replacement, and the redo becomes the expensive part. So,
that's right.
Get the right person to start with. All right. Well, Arthur, thank you very much.
Thanks so much for having me on.
And we're going to be talking to you. I know.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll be right back right after this.
See you tomorrow night, and thanks again for taking care of the painting.
I got this.
Bye.
Weekends are made for painting. Let the experts at Rada Paint take care of you.
Hi. This looks amazing.
Rada Paint, over 80 years of quality, tradition, and trust. Find it in every can.
To help you be safe, Washington state law requires you to call 811 2 full business days before you plan, for example, to dig, drill, plow, pull from, or pound anything into the ground. Be prepared to provide the operator with the correct address, cross street, and the description of your work. You must mark the dig area with white paint. The operator will inform you of the utilities notified of your impending excavation. Wait for all their marks. Be safe and dig with care.
The economy is getting stronger, banks are lending again, and interest rates are at historic lows. Now is a great time to buy your dream home. The caring and knowledgeable professionals at Homes for You have been helping people just like you for over 20 years. They take the time to listen to what you want and will help you find just the right home in Washington or Idaho. Real estate is what we do at Homes for You, 928-5782, or visit online at homes4uspokane.com.
Well, welcome back. One of my favorite things, can you tell, is food. And it's the right time of year for us to indulge in good food. And I've got Carla and Kiko. Did I get that correct?
Yep.
Okay. If it's not Smith or Adams, I don't, I'm sorry. I'm just not good at names, okay? And I'm in this business. That's great. you guys own some restaurants and some great food in town. And I was just asking when we came back on, where are you today? Let's just start with that because that's what's important.
Well, we have Azteca Mexican restaurants in the Spokane Valley Mall. In North Point Plaza. We have Azteca Southwest Grill in Coeur d'Alene in Riverstone. And then we have Tecate Grill, which is on Northwest Boulevard.
Oh, wow.
Which is outside of our Azteca.
So you got four locations? Wow, that's great. What got you started in this?
I grew up in restaurants.
Oh, okay.
I went away to
That's
school.
often the case, isn't it? Yeah.
I went away to University of Washington to get a great job.
Yeah.
And I went to work for Azteca, and I never left.
Well, that works. That works. And then you decided, did you buy the business or did you open your own? Tell me the little history here. I don't know the history.
I met my husband at Azteca. He was a corporate chef. And I was waiting tables. And then we went into management with them in Seattle. And they offered us a partnership over here in Spokane to relocate.
That's neat.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
We started 32 years.
Really?
With Azteca.
Really?
Yeah.
So now I got to ask this question. Sure. When you're at home, who does the cooking?
Kiko.
Yeah. Once a cook, once a chef, always, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What's your favorite dish?
Oh, my friend, now you put me in the spot.
Yeah. Well,
Everything
your
in the
answer
menu.
should be all of the dishes
Everything
that we do.
in the menu.
Yeah. That's great. Why the restaurant business? What things have changed? What do you find interesting? Because something motivates you to get up every morning and go to work, especially when you have 4 locations, because you're playing this game of where do you go, how do you which cup do you open to see what's under it and so forth. That's got to be challenging.
Yeah.
And so why play this game?
It's fun. I wouldn't want to sit at a desk all day. Every day is a different day.
Yeah, I'll bet.
It's rewarding. A lot of our people that have worked with us still work with us, and some of them have gone on to other careers. It's just, I don't know, it's just really invigorating. Not everybody's built for it.
No, I can imagine.
They think they are, but...
Yeah, and they probably learn pretty quick after they come in and start and so forth. Yeah.
You got to be willing to do everything.
Well, welcome to the real world in small business. Isn't that the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can catch me at night emptying the trash cans.
Correct.
Okay, we all do it. Okay, and that's how we survive. What's your favorite store? Do you have a favorite restaurant?
No, do you?
No. Okay. Are you? And I'm asking dumb questions because I haven't been there for a while. Are all this pretty much the same menus, or what's different about them?
Well, so the Azteca menu is a corporate menu.
Okay.
That's put on by our partners.
So the Azteca restaurants.
So I would have to say Tecate Grill is probably my favorite.
Okay.
We just recently relocated from Shadle down to Northwest Boulevard.
Okay.
So we got to design it. We got to do the decor.
Oh, okay.
Change up the menu a little bit. So for me, I think that's probably my favorite location.
Yeah.
Because it's more of
Because
me.
it's got more of your sweat equity in it, doesn't it? Yeah.
So that's the funnest.
What was it like to know you were going to do that, and then you start looking at your long list of what has to be done ahead of time? Yeah, exactly. That expression is what I was thinking, but I wasn't saying it. Yeah.
I think we're lucky because we get to split the work a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm very confident in what Kiko does, and I hope he's confident in what I do.
Yeah.
So that helps, but it does get overwhelming.
Yeah. Okay, so I got to ask, how much of this do you take home and do you talk about at home?
A lot.
Yeah. We don't ever get away from our jobs, do we, really? I mean, especially when we own them and we're part of them and we care about what we're doing. And, working for somebody else, maybe we get away. We can, not with phones these days, tune out and get away. But the fact is, yeah. The key question I like to ask people when you have your own business, are you having fun?
Yes.
That's key, isn't it?
If I didn't have fun, I don't think one would be successful. Or
very good point. Very good. And it spills over in everything you do every day when you like going to work and enjoy what you're doing.
And I like my employees to have fun. I tell them, you guys have fun.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You guys will make money.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what you're doing every minute. Just have fun. Let your customers have fun. The guests have fun. And everything will be good.
What's one of the first things you teach a waiter or waitress when they come in?
make sure you interact with your guests.
Okay.
Just don't take their order. That's a given.
Yeah.
They're going to come here.
They're going to order no matter what. Yeah.
Interact with them. Find out. Make a connection. And then just keep that connection going.
Yes.
And invite them back.
Care about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lost art. And again, with cell phones, a lot of people are in their cell phones.
Oh, gosh, yes. Can I interrupt you so I can get your order in?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's been, you had to learn to work around that.
Of course. Yeah. Welcome to the 21st century when we're connected with everything, right?
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's fun. Yeah. That's fun. Well, I think this is great. I need to come out and get back into the food scene.
Yeah.
And I would be welcome, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
we do
good.
catering, we do deliveries. Yeah.
Are you doing the delivery thing now?
You have to.
Yeah, do you? Okay, I wondered about that.
Yeah, not at all locations, but you have to because it's so challenging.
Well, and people want good food, not just the drive-through at McDonald's or something, and you got to go to the right restaurants and get that food, so that's important. Anything, holidays coming up, anything special going on?
Let's see. At our locations, we have bounce backs. You buy $100 in gift cards, you get $20 bounce back.
Ooh, okay.
What else?
But my problem with that is I have no friends, but for most people, they have friends.
Yes.
And
we have party platters for gatherings. And
okay,
stuff like
with
that.
a lot of the office parties coming up and things like that.
Those
So
are
they
really
need to probably call or go online or whatever the day before or a couple days before.
They could do either one.
Yeah. So you can order online?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's like, what can't you do online, I guess? It's kind of a dumb question, Kent, but, I'm still back in the 60s, so, yeah.
Sometimes I wish I was.
Yeah, me too, but let's not go there. Well, Carla and Kiko, thank you very much. Sure. This is fun. We've talked about this. We're going to have to come out and do some sampling.
Sure.
So, all right.
We can do it on site.
All right, good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And happy holidays to you and all of your people that are working with you.
Thank you.
Because they work with us, not for us, right?
That is
correct. That's really how it goes. So, thank you very much, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next week as we move into to what is it, December? Can you believe it? We'll be back on the 5th, Wednesday. Have a great week, everybody.
The Pulse of Spokane is produced in Spokane, Washington by Spokane Talks Media, which is solely responsible for its content. The Pulse of Spokane is brought to you in part by Breakthrough Incorporated and Homes for You. Ask a question, recommend a guest, and hear this program again online anytime at SpokaneTalksMedia.com. We wish you a great day.